Hey Spirit Tribe, this is Gigi with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you are able to join me here today. It's been a long time since I have sat down to do a monthly reading with my video camera here. I am having to hold it, and as most of you know, I have had strokes and I do tend to have tremors, so it may shake. My husband and I, we have searched all over today trying to find the tripod to my camera. You know, we put it up so well we can't find it. And the one that we did find, we couldn't find the part that hooks in to the camera to set it on that one. So, you know, I hadn't used it in so long. I was just finally able to get my my laptop to connect to the internet, so I thought, hey, let's sit down and do a little April monthly reading here, and then I can find everything, but that's all right, you know. We're just going to keep going here, and I'm going to do my best to hold this and flip cards. So I went ahead off camera and, you know, did all the shuffling and got the cards, because there is no way I would have been able to shuffle and hold the camera. I'm not that talented, so, but we will do the best that we can here. This is the April monthly reading. It is for my collective. It is I guess you could say a general reading. It is for every single one of us, no matter what our sign is. Please remember to take what resonates for you and to leave the rest for someone else. And you know, if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. All right. So, for this month of April, our spirit animal guide, this is a beautiful one here, you guys. It is the 10 of autumn. It is the golden retriever dog here, and I really love this one. I think it is equivalent to the 10 of Pentacles, if I remember. So contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure and that your family's material needs are taken care of. So, you know, it's important to honor traditions and have pride in your heritage and the accomplishments of your ancestors. So, you know, maybe this month of April, you do think back on, well, my family member did this, my family member did that, you know. And I'm also hearing like generational wealth here coming in from spirit. So, you know, that may be something that you're manifesting or have been manifesting, or maybe now that you've heard it, something clicks and you're like, I'm gonna get on that. So, all right, you guys, wow, beautiful, wonderful, amazing energy for this whole month of April. And that is just the beginning. So we turn our attention here to love and marriage, you know, matters of the heart. So, you know, this can be whether you're single, you know, you can think of it as love to show yourself. Whether you're a single Pringle who's looking to mingle, you know, if you're dating, if you're at that boyfriend, girlfriend level, you know, committed, engaged, married even. So it can mean several different things. So, you know, please keep that in mind. And I have my beautiful rose quartz palm stone there. I absolutely love it. All right. So, our first card here says chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. So, you know, since there is so many of us and so many, you know, different energies here, this can literally mean something different for each and every single one of us. But whoever this is for you, let them go. That's what I'm hearing here from Spirit. You know, you have literally done all that you can do for this person, and there's, you know, if they want to go, let them go, you know. So they're not, how is this coming through? You know, their season of being in your life has come to an end, and, you know, it's still okay to be sad about that, you guys, you know, and also kind of excited, especially if this person has been very draining on you, you know, like an energy vampire. You know, maybe this person hasn't wanted to grow up and accept responsibility. You know, it's always someone else's fault, you know. So, you know, send them off in peace and love and carry on your journey here. All right, next up we have the Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So, you know, maybe what I'm feeling here is spending a lot of time you know, praying, contemplating, like, you know that it's time to let this person go, but you've been really struggling with it because, you know, perhaps you can see their potential, and sorry about that, that was my alarm going off. You know, you can see their potential, and, you know, sometimes underneath all of that, they are a really good person that has just made bad choices, perhaps, is something I'm getting here. So, you know, there's never anything that we go through that Spirit won't bring us through. You know, our guides and our angels, all we have to do is call out and, you know, activate. You know, there, for a while, there was that thing going around with the lady, like, singing and dancing, like, Holy Spirit, activate, activate, you know, and that's exactly what I started hearing there. So, you know, when you reach out your hand, someone's going to be reaching their hand out to you as well. So, you know, you're not ever going to be fully alone. And, you know, they see what you're going through. And, you know, for some, you know, it could be someone that has passed on. And I kind of feel like they come up on your left side. Just right behind my left ear started tingling. So, and, you know, they see your tears, they see your worry, and they're there to offer comfort and love and support. So if that message is for you, you know it. All right, we also have a finger here, so maybe this finger is connected to a hand. So, and, you know, this person that's about to exit your life, you know what happens when we point fingers, we have 3 pointing back at us. So this is warning you of a problem either now or in the future. So, you know, take comfort in the fact that you're being warned ahead of time that, you know, this person is leaving, you know. I don't feel like it's a death. Thank goodness, right? So, you know, you were the hand for them whenever they needed it. And now, you know, it's time to extend that hand back to yourself and keep pouring into your own cup, which can be really hard to do. All right, for tarot, now we do have the Hanged Man coming in here. So, you know, this is like, oh my goodness, I'm feeling stuck. You know, I'm not really sure. Like, I know what needs to be done and I know I should do it, but if I just hang here a little while and, you know, distract myself and then I don't have to make a choice. But, you know, that in itself is a choice, is a decision. So, you know, it's time to, what I'm hearing here literally is to cut the cords. So, you know, not only cutting yourself loose and cutting yourself free, but cutting the cords between you and whoever this person is. And let me tell you, this that you've been going through has been really heavy, like a dark night of the soul type of thing, like spiritual warfare is what I'm hearing here. So let me just extend a great big hug. And I had to take a deep breath there because I was starting to feel some anxiety try to bubble up in me. So, you know, this has been really heavy, and it's been a long time coming is also what I'm hearing here from Spirit as well. So, all right, okay, we have the Chariot coming in here. Hey, a little bit of Cancer energy coming in here. But this is about, you know, taking hold of the reins in your own life, taking back your power, taking back your control, and not letting, you know, anyone else have control over you. You know, you're like, not anymore, honey. Those days are over. And, you know, you're empowering yourself. You know, you have fully embraced both the light and the dark, you know, because we can't truly be in the light if we haven't faced our own, you know, darkness, our own dark side. You know, it just makes our light burn that much brighter. And you could write a book with what with what you have been going through here, like a self-help book, really. All right, our spirit guide for love and marriage for the month of April. And we do have the King of Winter coming in here. And some keywords are intelligent, impartial, respected, unemotional. So, you know, maybe you have been dealing with someone that's a bit on the unemotional side, or when they do express their emotions, it's anger. You know, I feel like that person has a lot of anger, resentment, bitterness, and boy, have they let it fester. So this is the humpback whale. So at this time, it's very important that you communicate clearly. You know, no wishy-washy, you know, let your yes be yes, your no be no, put your, you know, loving boundaries in place, be objective and unemotional. So, you know, sometimes we do have to set our emotions aside a little bit, you know, like calm down, girl, get a hold of yourself, and act as professionally as possible. If you need advice, and you know you did have the hand come out, you guys, seek out the most experienced expert that you can find. And you know, it could be like a love coach, a life coach, you know, someone that you highly respect, you know, that they seem to have their ish together, you know, they're vibing from a loving space, you know, and probably have a very long and successful relationship, marriage, you know. So those types of people, not just any old person up off the street. So our Lovers Oracle here, I wanted to show the back. I think the imagery of these are so beautiful. So it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So, you did have the Hanged Man, where we're feeling stuck, and that energy, we know we need to make a choice, but we're like, oh my God, what if I cut this person loose and they decide to turn around and they become amazing, and then, I've cut them out. But, we have to remember that everything, whether it's love, a person coming in, or finances, or when it comes to our happiness and success, whatever is meant for us, it's already ours, you guys. So the person that is meant for you, will come. Sometimes we just have to be a little more patient than what we would like to be, right? So, all right, up next we have the Chakra love here. I had to think, it's been a while. So this is our third eye chakra coming in, and that's also called the brow chakra. So, your third eye between your brows. And a good stone here or crystal is labradorite. And this is all about dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. So, you know what your dreams are, and I'm talking about while you're awake. And then when you do go to sleep, maybe you have dreamt about your person. And, like I said earlier, make sure you have your healthy boundaries in place. If all someone is willing to offer you is scraps, then it'd be like, you know what? I know what I bring to the table, honey, and I'm not offering you scraps. I've laid out a full feast here for you, and, you need to go find someone that's accepting scraps, because it ain't me and it ain't here. So, sometimes we gotta be sassy like that, make sure that we are heard. And let me just go ahead and give, a little scan of all those messages there. So I don't think I'm shaking too bad. So hopefully that all made sense. And, like I said, if the message is for you, you're going to know it. All right, moving on to career and wealth here. You got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. Let's get it. All right, first up, we do have the Tower coming through. And I know that in, traditional tarot, this is the tea leaf fortune cards here that I'm using, these round ones. And I know in tarot people see the Tower and they're like, oh my God, but I'm one of those weirdos that actually really likes the Tower. Maybe not while I'm going through it, but sometimes we do have to have the crap shook out of us to wake us up. But in this case, it says a solid foundation, success with effort. So, you're working hard here, you guys, is what I've been given. You're paying attention to the details. You have a willingness to learn, a really teachable spirit. And, it's going to draw those people to you that, maybe they've been doing what you want to do for 20 some years, and now they've decided, hey, you've caught my eye, you've caught my attention, and I would like to take you under my wing and instill in you, the knowledge that I have, so that, you go further quicker than you would maybe, on your own. All right, we have the moon, and as we know, the moon is all about changes coming into our lives. In a month's time, the moon goes through so many phases, you guys, and sometimes that's how it is with us. And, if you've been praying and manifesting, that your ships are going to come in, expect change. And I'm hearing rapid here, because the first half of April, we are in Aries, and Aries is a fire sign, and fire is very quick moving energy, very fast, you guys, like days, right? So within days, of when you see this even, expect it, because quick, fast, and in a hurry is what I'm hearing here. And oh my goodness, table. I just mentioned the table in the love part, but hard work ahead. So, and look at this table, you guys, like it's a fancy one, lots of detail. This table took time to build. And like I said, with the love part, sometimes we have that drive-through mentality where, we pull up, we place our order, and by the time we get to the window, we're like, I'm ready for my food, I'm ready for it to be piping hot, yummy, delicious, and you get what you pay for, right? So sometimes it pans out, and sometimes you're like, I'm tired of fast food. I want to sit down and have soul food. It's like I want my soul to be fed, and see yourself as successful, as prosperous, as abundant. I have been watching for the past couple weeks now. I've been watching a few different things, but there's an abundance one by Brian Scott. Like large sums of money, come to me easily and quickly in increasing quantities. And, that really gets in, you guys. And then you vibe from a place of pure abundance. And what happens when you do that? You attract more to you guys. So, yes. And then I have also been doing... I joined a 30-day challenge with Moonology meditation, and this second week has gone by so fast, you guys. Like, I did day 6 of week 2, and I was like, how is it already? Like, things are just picking up speed here. So if you haven't ever checked either one of those out, please do so. Like, subscribe. I'm all about, giving shout outs, and things like that. All right. We have the Knight of Swords coming in here. So, when I think of swords, it's the power of the mind, you guys. And I really see, like, you've made your mind up here, is what I'm hearing. Like, I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to put in a little more effort and thought into what I'm doing. And, just, I'm going to, what's the word, if I'm putting my mind to it. And once I do that, I know that I'm an unstoppable force here, so... quick, decisive action here, you guys. You're ready for this. It's like, it's my time. It's my time. That's what I keep hearing there. And we have the Queen of Pentacles coming in here. And I have to admit that this is indeed my favorite queen. Whenever she pops out, I always feel myself, even though I'm a Leo sun, but my moon is Capricorn, and every time she comes out, I'm like, yes, queen, yes, girl, there you are, whoop, whoop. So, this queen knows exactly who she is. You know, she's a boss babe. She's that earth mother. And it's not just that, you know, her abundance and prosperity is flowing continuously to her, which is wonderful and amazing by itself. But she gives back, you guys. You know, she doesn't just hang on miserably here, you know, like, you can't have what I have, you know. She looks out for other people, her, you know, her kingdom. So, you know, wherever you rule at in your life, you guys, you know, look at how you're treating people, you know, and if you need to make some changes, because it will improve like tenfold, you guys. You know, just making subtle little changes there. All right, we also have the Six of Pentacles, and you know, sometimes we worry about how am I going to provide, and you know, it's making me think of, you know, like the birds are provided for, you guys. The birds are even helping to fill her basket. I'm blessed in my basket. I'm blessed in my storehouse. I'm, you know, abundant and prosperous, and it's all flowing continuous. You know, when I do have to spend, I'm not afraid of having to spend that money, because I know that there's more than enough, and I know that it's going to go out into the universe. It's going to bless others, and it's going to pick up steam and energy and make its way back to me. So, you know, like I said with that Queen of Pentacles too, you know, this is about checking in with those around you. You know, even animals, you guys, you know, be kind to all living things. And, you know, because that's a basic thing that every living thing deserves. Okay, so our animal guide for career and wealth, we have the Princess of Spring coming in here. I love this. Energetic, outgoing, optimistic, and creative. So, you know, your creative juices are flowing. And I forgot to mention, I have my little lepidolite palm stone there. So Spirit was like, mention your stone. All right, Spirit. We have combos like that all the time. So this is the Monarch Butterfly. Creative opportunities that you feel passionate about are fluttering your way. You know, these offers, these opportunities, they're coming in, they're rolling in, guys. You know, your hard work has not gone unnoticed. So, you know, there's also personal growth, and broadened horizons will spark fresh and original ideas. So, you know, in your workspace, you know, if you're able to, I'm seeing like citrine and amethyst and rose quartz. You know, citrine promotes creativity, you know, that inner spark, that inner fire. And, you know, amethyst helps bring in some calming, some peace, you know, so your anxiety, your nerves don't get the best of you. And rose quartz, you know, helps bring in a loving vibe, you know, towards yourself, towards others. And, you know, maybe, and a clear quartz as well, because it can take the place of any other, and plus magnify what you already have around you. All right, some affirmators at work. We have success coming in here. I open the floodgates and call all kinds of success into my life. Little everyday at work success, big career defining success, wild, unimagined, unexpected success. All success is welcome here, as long as it doesn't park in the neighbor's driveway. He'll yell at us and break up the party. Fail. So, you know what, guys? You're being told You know, you're going to be successful in whatever you put your mind to, you know, your hand, heart, and mind, you guys. You got to be all in it to win it. All right, value. I am a valuable member of my team, and I bring a unique component to this job. I will not accept any self-conscious doubts about whether or not I belong here, and all inner questions about my own worth must be submitted in writing, then subsequently burned in a tire fire. So, you know, literally... this is something I've been doing a lot lately. It's something that I saw Yasmin Boland do. She is the author, creator of the, you know, Moonology decks, where she will place, you know, her hand like this at her heart chakra space and like yeet out, you know, no fear, no doubt, no worry, no negative thoughts, you know, right on out of my auric field. You know, you have no place or no power here. So, yes, I love it. Right, and we have opportunities coming in. So when new opportunities arise in my life, I swallow my hesitation and gladly accept them. At this point in my journey, I can't tell what will turn out to be a dead-end path and what will be the road to my dream career. So I might as well try them all. Dear Maps app developers, how about a fortune telling option? Oh my goodness, do you like tell me which way to go? But you know what? That's another thing Spirit just said is don't fear making the wrong choice, and don't let that fear hold you back from making any choice at all. You know, that's when you become stuck. That's when you become stagnant, and we are meant to keep flowing and keep growing. So our chakra love, this is our sacral chakra, fire agate, creation. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. So, you know, let whatever's no longer serving you or needs to be refined in the fire, you know, let it go, you guys. And you know, when we let go, we're telling the universe, I trust you, you know, and that's when things really take off, you guys. So beautiful, wonderful, amazing energy coming in there for career and wealth. It makes me really excited, if you can't tell. All right, moving over to happiness and success. And I have my, I believe it's some kind of jasper. I want to say bumblebee, but I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's jasper palm stone there. And I got all of the palm stones from crystals.com. Give them a look-see, you guys. Like, they have some really beautiful, amazing things. All right, up first, we have the angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So, you know, you're being divinely guided this month of April, you guys, whether it's in love and marriage, career and wealth, happiness and success, because you know what, all of this affects our happiness and success. And you know, we have to learn, sorry about that, to be happy. You know, when I wake up in the morning, I set my mind to being happy. You know, I say I am happy, and no matter what I face today, I'm going to be happy. And you know, things happen sometimes, and then I have to pull myself back into the natural flow and rhythm. You know, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be angry. It's not okay to stay there or take it out on others, which is something I have been learning. All right, we do have the box. You will receive a gift. So, you know, no matter how big or how small this gift is, have a grateful heart, you guys. You know, someone thought enough of you, whether it's a person, a child, or even the universe. They thought enough of you to give you this gift. And, you know, you don't want to crush someone's happiness because that comes back on you. All right, we have the Six of Cups coming in here for Tarot, and you know, it's, to me, when I see this, it's staying connected to your inner child, you know, all the sense of home and security and safety, and, you know, knowing you are taken care of and not having to worry, you know. But as we do grow up, you know, sometimes we lose, you know, some of that childlike wonder and wisdom even. You know, I think children are very, very wise, you know more than we do sometimes, you know. And, you know, it's okay to look back on your memories, whether they're happy or sad, but we can't stay there, you know, because we can get stuck, you know, whether it is happy or sad. And, you know, we're not meant to be stuck, you guys. We're meant to keep growing and flowing, is what I keep hearing here. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Every time this card comes out, you guys, I start hearing that part in Fancy, you know, the wheels of fate, it started to turn. So, you know, everything has a season, and, you know, wherever you are in your life, whatever season you're in, show it respect, you know, even if it's been rough, you know, that season's not forever, you guys. You know, this is not your final destination. You know, we're meant to go from glory to glory, you guys. And sometimes we have to weather some storms, and, you know, it can feel like it gets us down. But, you know, just like the moon, you guys, and we had the moon come up, I know, in career and wealth, we ebb and flow. You know, we have highs, we have lows, and we have to learn to go with the flow of things, which can be very hard for me. I'm not someone that's like, oh, change, yay. You know, I like to know what I'm doing when I'm doing it. But, you know, life can't always be that way, and I've had to learn to not be so rigid. So, you know, and give myself a little wiggle room, a little room to make mistakes. Okay, and now we have the World coming out here for our spirit animal guide, and it is the Shetland sheepdog. Look at Lassie right there. Just, I always wanted Lassie. So congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You know, guys, you made up your mind, and look what happened. And, you know, you've made it through the challenges and incorporated the lessons that life offered you with grace and courage. And, you know, that builds up your confidence, you guys. And then you're a force to be reckoned with. There we go. All right, the answer is simple. Say yes. You know, we have that come up, you know, about saying yes to opportunities, opening ourselves up, you know, and, you know, trying different things. Maybe some work out, maybe some don't, you know, and you learn lessons when you do that, you guys. You know, you learn what works for you and what doesn't, and that's powerful. Okay, ooh, spread the light. Ooh, I really like that. You know, the world needs each and every single one of us, you know, our uniqueness that we bring, our light, you know. And when we shine our light out into the world, you know, even if we touch just one person, you guys, you know, we don't know necessarily what that person has been going through, but when they feel our light, when they feel our love and our happiness, and it encompasses them, it can be life changing, you guys, you know. And you could literally save someone, you know, for lack of better words there. I'm digging, but my brain's like, all right. And this reminder here is to have fun, you guys. Let yourself have fun. Let yourself play. I know we had the, staying in touch with our inner child. We still need to play. As long as we have breath in our body, as long as we're alive, we should be enjoying ourselves and doing things that bring about more joy, and when we have that mindset of, you know what, I'm going to be happy, and we bring that into a relationship, we bring that into our workspace, we lift the whole vibration, you guys. And I am just like, I'm feeling like I could go for a run. I'm not gonna, but I definitely feel like I could. I've been doing chair yoga. It's easier on me. I don't have to worry about falling down, which is a plus, and I absolutely love it. I believe her name is Kirsty Page. You can find her videos here on YouTube. And one more thing, I have been following Howie the Crab on Instagram, you guys, and the owner has like hats she puts on Howie, and Howie just brings me so much joy. And so if you could, she is also on YouTube, Howie the Crab. She's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Please give her likes and subscribes and so much love, because she puts out so much goodness. And it's not just Howie, there's squirrels and all kinds, and I just really love content like that. So, and seeing Howie and all her little hats and trying new foods, and when she has her happy mouth. But anyway, let me continue on. I could probably talk about Howie all day. All right, we have the third eye chakra coming in here again with our chakra love, and this time it is tourmaline is the crystal. So trust your intuition. It is in contact with the higher source of knowledge, you guys. And, this is being in tune with your star player, which is something that I have to work at all the time, because when I'm not in tune and when I am not balanced and grounded, I feel terrible, crappy, to be exact. So all right, there are our happiness and success messages for the month of April. I do have some other oracle messages here. I have the Moonology because, like I said, the moon goes through many phases throughout the month. And this says, have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moons. And, the first chakra love card was about your dreams, you guys. Have faith in those. If you're being shown who your person is, or which path you should go down, really, really pay attention, you guys. Maybe you keep a dream journal so that in case you are woke up in the middle of the night, or when you wake up, while it's still fresh, you're able to write it down. That may be one of the ways your guides, your angels, communicate with you is through dreams. All right, we have Queen of the Moon, and we have waning crescent for release. When we hold on to a lot of anger and anxiety, and we start making changes, you guys, when we start releasing, you know, it bubbles up, you guys, you know, that energy has to go somewhere. And, you know, then we tend to be hard on ourselves. And what Spirit is giving me here is be kinder, be more loving, be more gentle, you know, just like you would with someone else. Extend that back to yourself. And when you release fully. You know, if it's brought up to you and it's like, hey, this needs released, you know, make sure you're cutting all the cords and that you're releasing fully, you guys. It's a really beautiful, wonderful, amazing, powerful thing to do, loving thing to do for yourself. All right, and this is my new deck by Yasmin Bowen. I actually got these in the other day, and I'm really excited. These are the Moonology manifestations. They're beautiful cards, you guys, and I love their energy. I loved, you know, getting to know this deck and working with it. And this is New Moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive, you know, don't worry, be happy. You know, now that's going to be stuck in my head, but you know, whatever we focus on, whatever we give our attention to, that is what grows. So, you know, if you're like, when I look out in my life's garden, you know, it's sparse or it's a bunch of negative, check in with yourself, you guys. What are you giving your attention, your focus to? I mean, if it's the negative, then that's what you're going to keep reaping. So, you know, it's all about changes, you guys. Once we realize things, that's when we can make the changes. And with our guides and with our angels, we can make the changes that last. Yes, beautiful, wonderful, amazing. All right, where should we plant our seeds for this month of April? And we have the Mexican marigold renewal. Time to begin again, stronger, better. And, you know, this is taking our lessons with us, you guys. You know, it's not like, you know, because some of them lessons were hard, you know, so we definitely want to remember. And, you know, this is a time, if you are being led to rest, you guys, you know, this way when you emerge or when you wake up, you're fully rested, restored, refreshed, rejuvenated. You know, your batteries are recharged and you are ready to take on whatever. All right, our fortune cookie message for this month of April is care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. So, you know, don't go where your angels won't go or where they are telling you, you know, we have to listen, you guys. We have to, you know, trust in our intuition that's come up, you know. Show yourselves a little more care, you know. When your body or your mind or your soul tells you, hey, this is what I need, this is what will refresh us and nourish us, you know, pay attention, you guys. All right, and our daily healing, we actually had two come out here. So this first one looks a little stormy. I love lightning storms, though, as long as, like, I'm inside and safe. So avoid hateful thoughts, as they are just as hurtful as physically striking someone. So, you know, if you wouldn't want it said to you, don't say it to someone else, you know, or don't think it. You know, even if these thoughts are towards yourself, you know, really start paying attention to that inner monologue, you guys. Like, what are you saying to yourself about yourself? You know, because sometimes we're just so used to hearing that inner monologue. What's that word? We like condition ourselves to it. And, you know, sometimes we got to get in there and be like, we ain't thinking like that no more. Not in my house. All right, and our second message, ooh, I like the roses there, is express your love through your deeds. You know, sometimes people can talk the talk but not walk the walk. You know, so everyone's love language is different, and it can be difficult learning someone else's love language, but it's so worth it, you guys. You know, I hope that we all, you know, have an amazing month of April. I just love all of the messages and the energy here, you guys. Like, wonderful things are coming. And like I said, they're coming in quick and they're coming in fast. And, you know, you're being prepared ahead of time for these things, you guys. All right, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a like. You know, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I gained five subscribers since the start of March, and I am so grateful and so thankful for that, you guys. I love seeing growth. I love seeing expansion. I love being able to, you know, interact and communicate with you guys. And I'm really happy that I'm able to do these readings again. It just raises my vibe. Whoop, whoop. And makes me happy. And, you know, if you feel like maybe this message wasn't for you exactly, but someone comes to mind, please share the message with others, you guys. You know, that's really a loving and wonderful thing that we can do. I love each and every single one of you guys. I'm so very grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. And I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.